Okay, well, good stuff. Really excited to give away another flute. Now it comes the time where I have to figure out how to get back to the there it is. Now I'm back to the main screen. So I know what I'm doing now. All right, very good.
All right, very
Okay,
good.
so I can hear that call clearly.
All right, very good.
Okay, mute. Have to make sure I mute these things, otherwise it gets a little bit, little bit rambunctious, right? So I'm looking here. Let me put on my handy dandy glasses so I can pronounce the names properly. Greg Lambros has joined us for the Bamboo Champion. So welcome in. It is good to have you here. So one thing I learned that was interesting as well about this entire membership thing is that people can actually buy each other's memberships. So if you want to buy somebody a membership, you can click on their name, and then it says buy membership. I assume that means for that person. You can also donate a multitude of memberships as well, and whatnot. So it's very good stuff. All right. At any rate, so here we are with the second Shakuhachi giveaway, and so I had presented the flute before, and the audio on that video was less than stellar. I don't know why it ended up being that way. It might have been just the room, and then I used different mics that I normally use, so that probably was part of that as well. But nonetheless, we're here now. We're gonna do a little live stream like we're doing, and I'll kind of showcase this flute. And ooh, that's a little bit too bright. There we go. That's much better. And so I'll pull up some pieces, and we'll play some tunes, and we'll hopefully you guys can hear what the flute sounds like, and whatnot. But first, how do you win this flute? What is the giveaway? So on this channel, you can see right below this video. Let me see if I can do it. Like right there, should be right there on your screen. Oh yeah, that's actually right there. Okay, so that's the join button. So the join button, if you click that, what will happen is another screen will pop up. And that screen will give you a bunch of options. So say Shodan Trial, Shodan Lesson Series, Chudan Level Series, Bamboo Champion. Those are all the memberships for the YouTube to get access to all of the learning content. So in the first one, it's just trial. It's a very minimum amount of videos that are there. The second one has, Shodan Trial has like over 50 to 70 videos, something like that. Chudan has over 100, I think it's actually getting up close to 125. And then the Bamboo Champion series actually has a new series attached to it, which is the Honkyoku series. So why is that important? Well, whichever series you are a part of gives you more raffle tickets. So last time we had in our Tengai basket, we have a bunch of names put in here. So just looking at this, and of course this is not the real draw. Let me choose somebody who I know is not in there anymore. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay. Well, this is one person's name, right? Like if I pull it out, then that person would win, right? So those previous people would be on that are already signed up. Your names are already in the Tengai. If you sign up, for the Shodan series, you get one ticket. If you sign up, Trial series, it's one ticket. The Shodan series is 2, Chudan is 5, and then Bamboo Champion is 10. So if you're already a member, you don't have to do anything. You're good to go. If you have exited out and you're no longer a member, I'll check with the names on the list, and if your name's not there, then sorry, you lucked out. You don't get the flute. But let's say, for example, Greg Lambros here, who's on our Bamboo Champion list now, he has 10 tickets that I have to write out and put into the bag. Tengai, mix it up, and then on October 31st, we draw it away. So, what's the flute? All right, so the flute is just like the last one. Last one I have to send out still. So here's the previous one, and here's the new one, right? So it's a Kinko Ryu style, right? It has the Kinko mountain shape top there. It's a little bit of a thinner flute, but it doesn't sound or doesn't play like it. There's the cap. Yeah, it's a size 6. idea to play at night. I've already been playing all day. Let's try this again. There we go. So, I mean, it plays perfectly in tune, well, wonderfully, and I think it's a great instrument. And so, as a like maybe like your upgrade from like the U, or even as your first instrument of like maybe you built one off of PVC or something like that, this is an amazing upgrade. You can go really, really far with these, actually, very, very far with these beginner flutes. So, what's going to happen next is I'm just going to play a couple of the Ghost of Tsushima track music. I think that they're actually kind of show the roundedness of the flutes quite nicely. Has some nice cool techniques in them too. So here's the first one, which is the Chorus of Raindrops. So the price of these flutes in general, if you were to look at like a USD, they're anywhere between 650, 700 to about $1,000. So it's a really great. I mean, it's a really great giveaway. I think both of these flutes that we've been able to do, and that's just thanks to your support. The more supporters we have, the more flutes we can give away. And that's the dream, just give away as many flutes as we possibly can to get as many people playing. That's the job of me, I think. Get people interested in shakuhachi. Okay, Storm. Get kind of the nice, bigger, more resonant sounds of this flute giveaway. Don't forget, like right over here, right below, there's the join button. Click that for your chance to win. So, I mean, really nice sound in terms of like just full on dynamic range. I mean, it really does have a beautiful kanno roll. It's a good balance of dynamics. And of course, I'm in like the driest of all dry rooms here as well. So, Rick Erv says, wow, awesome. It is an awesome flute. It is an awesome flute indeed. All right, let's try the fog tune and see if my cat is over here now. Here, do you want to come over here and say hi to everybody? Okay. Ugh. Why are you wet? It's weird. There we go. The studio cat has made an appearance for us today. So, with all of his hair. Oh, you gotta get a lint roller for this guy. Alright, fog. Beautiful upper register too, like using like some alternate fingerings does it works really nicely. So even the contemporary, like both contemporary and the traditional techniques, work really well on this flute too. So all that kind of stuff works well. All right, now the really famous one, the Sun's Warm Embrace from Ghost of Tsushima. Pop-up existence. Thank you. This flute does sound amazing. And if you win, it's free. See, look at that. So there you have it. I mean, that shows like the roundedness of the flute very well. Um, but let's say like you want to play more difficult music. All right, let's take a look at how about Haru no Umi, right? Haru no Umi is one of the most like famous shakuhachi pieces and one of the most famous like contemporary Japanese compositions in history. Haru no Umi is really famous. All right. Kind of play the first page of it. So you say it's just to show you it's not just like the beginner flute is just like a misnomer of a name. Really, it really should just be a flute without bells and whistles. You know, so it doesn't have the middle joint here, right? This one's 24 karat gold. Other ones are made of silver. I would say the bamboo aesthetic quality is definitely much lower, much lower. It's cheaper bamboo. But and there is a sound difference, you know. Definitely, there's not as much power behind them, but it's not like that's really what you need as somebody who's just starting out, or even at the intermediate level. You need a flute that's really reliable, and that's what this is. That's the first page. So Ernie says, Haru no Umi is a Okuden piece. No, it is a Jun Shihan piece. So it is the next level up. I mean, and a lot of times too, like those things are, subjective on what you're going to say, what the level is. I would say, like, grow with them over time. So, to each their own when it comes to naming the levels of it. Pop-up existent. Damn, if flutes sounds like guitar, then your playing sounds like a voice piece. I don't wait. What? Damn, if your flute sounds like a guitar, then your playing sounds like a violin piece. Okay. Yeah. Interestingly enough, the Haru no Umi piece like that, that actually was arranged for violin, and was played in France in like the 20s, I believe. It might have been a little bit earlier than that, but that's a famous piece, and it really, like, when I mean it's famous, it was like world renowned as a great composition, in the early 1900s by Michio Miyagi. All right, here's another cool one. I haven't taught anybody this piece yet, and I'm really looking forward to it. This is Ichikotsu, composed by Yamamoto Hozan. And this is actually one of the pieces that I'm planning on performing coming up in this next concert cycle. So here we go. And so on and so forth. It's a good piece. All right. Let's see. I just looked up the piece. It's a piece with koto. I only found the Western score of it. Yeah, so it was originally for Shakuhachi, and koto premiered by Yoshida Seifu, and the koto part is has been transcribed over to piano. So a lot of the scores you'll find are Western flute and piano, and that piece gets played a lot by Western flute players today. Not so much by violin players anymore, which is interesting, even though that's kind of how it gained its fame in the early 1900s. Okay, so that's the flute. Now, as a part of this, as we're looking to get more people to sign up for the membership, remember it's right there. I think I got it right. Let me check the back play. Oh, I did. I got it just about right. At least on my screen. I bet if I make the video smaller or put it on theater mode, it won't be as accurate. But nonetheless, to get people to sign up for this, if you have a specific piece that you want to hear on this flute, I'm happy to showcase it. It's a great instrument. So the whole thing with this is that you hit that membership button down there. It says join right next to the Renzo Flutes logo. There are 4 levels: the trial, shoden, chuden, bamboo champion. So let's see, pop up, you are now, let's see, you're shoden, right? So shoden would be 2 tickets. I think Ernie, you are in the chuden level, so the chuden level would be the 5 tickets, and then our newest member up at the top is Greg, which is also my father's name, by the way, and my middle name. um, is he will get 10 tickets for that. Okay, so Papa, if you want to hear a jazz piece, uh, let's see. What would you like to hear? Do you have anything specific that you want to hear? I mean, you say jazz, but like, do you know how many types of jazz there are out there? That's like saying, I'd like to hear music. You know. Okay. Well, which piece of music would you like to hear? So, I can kind of look up a couple things. Don't want to play that. Oh wait, I have a thing that I could do possibly. Let me. I don't know if that would work on this flute though, because most of the scores I have are in B flat. So I usually play jazz on my 2-0. That's usually what I do. But I do have a playlist of stuff that I like to go to. Blues. All right, let's do that. All right. Can you hear the music okay? There you go. A little bit of a kind of a bluesy little style there. I kind of I wanted it to go to a little bit of minor, like kind of do a little and kind of get the a little bit of that G minor flair. But I don't know. I didn't think it. I didn't find an opening for it, unfortunately. But nonetheless, that's a little bit of a sort of a bluesy kind of take. I don't know. Did you feel the blues? I think the backing track did more of the blues than I did. Let's see. Don't think there's anything else on that. Okay. Any type of genres you want to try hearing on this flute? And remember, you can sign up to win this flute on this channel if you go right here. That one wasn't as good. Right there. To hit that join button. Your first level, you get 1 ticket. Second level, you get 2 tickets. Third level, Chuden, you get 5. And the last one, Bamboo Champion, you get 10. Ultra smooth. What if we did like a super, like let's do that. Let's type in ultra smooth jazz, and then we'll do backing track, and we'll see what we get. All right. Smooth jazz backing track, soulful groove. Yeah, and of course, it's gonna freeze me up when I do that. So I gotta be careful here. If I keep opening up too many tabs. All right, here's a little G minor. Oh yeah, got some Kenny G right here. Oh yeah, those are some old keys there. Doesn't like that E flat so much. Hey, hey. That could be nice. Let's try that again. There's a little bit. That's me. I've been enough tooting around there. I think I got the point out. The flute can play. The flute can indeed play. So that was some what they called ultimate smooth jazz backing track. And this was my DJ, like DJ. What would be like a nice like? We gotta look up for myself like some kind of DJ name from like or. Smooth jazz names from 1920, and then we'll kind of like we'll make it kind of like Japanese inspired. Let's see. It's like like how like there's like that like Sugar Lips McGee, like that kind of thing. You gotta have like a name like that for when you're gonna play tunes like that. You need some kind of like a Rustling Leaves Renzo. Back to the stage. Rustling Leaves Renzo plays a track called Zen on My Mind or something like that. And then like every single track just goes like it has like that kind of really Japanese sound or something like that. And then And then like the track starts. I'm creating my persona. Zen on my mind, jazz in my heart. There we go. That's the whole entire that's the album right there. Zen on my mind, jazz on my heart. It's gonna hit the top 100s in just like a couple years. No, not in a couple years. I'm gonna make the album. It's gonna hit the top charts in like 3 hours. Zen on my mind, jazz in my heart. Oh, that's funny. So, well, nonetheless, I think you have a good idea of what this flute sounds like. I just want to say I'm so excited that I can do things like this. I can actually give away flutes. Like that's so cool to me that we're able to do that. And so I hope that you sign up. I hope that you can continue to support the channel to, so we can keep doing things like this, giving away flutes and whatever. Let's see. Let's try that. And then and whatnot. So again, as a final little reminder, track number 1 is or not track number 1. Rank number 1, which is the trial, you get one ticket. The second one, Shoden, you get 2 tickets. Chuden, you get 5, and then on the last one, the Bamboo Champion, you get 10. So we're gonna try another little backing track just to showcase the flute, and then I'm gonna head out. We'll go C major 7 right here at the beginning of this. Okay, sign up for the flute. Try to win. Hit the join button below. 4 different ranks. I'll see you guys next time on the channel with a new video somewhere, somehow. Blah, 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 blah.